How's it, Sean for Fitz? Welcome to Warhammer 40k Gladius. This is the game we're going to be playing today. And I'm going to be doing the same thing as I do with all the games. I'm going to just play through it as a tutorial, and then see if play a few videos and see if the game see if I've shown you enough of the game, and then I'll move on to another game. Now, why did I choose this? Because I've got this in my favorites. One of the best games ever made. Best games ever, well, for 40k. 4x strategy game, 40k, where there is only war. There's no diplomacy in this game. It's only war in this game. And what makes this game stand out from any other game is it's completely unique. Every faction is completely unique. They're not just dress codes or it's completely a complete unique faction to the next faction, and they play completely differently, and the AI is not too bad. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to start a new game. Here's the Adepta Sororitas. You can play as many of these, like the Adepta Mechanicus, Astra Militarum, and all. The lore in this is extensive. Don't ask me much about it. And there's all the sort of the differences in traits. This is a religious faction, and it's got lots of things. You can convert of faith, you can sacrifice sacred rites, and all these different things that you can do with the Adepta Sororitas, which makes them unique from this. But on top of that, all their tech and their units and everything is completely unique. Completely unique, and it plays completely unique for each one. So let's just start a game so I can get you going. This is a very loud part, so just bear with me with this.
Life
and we're going to play till about just after 10.
Without faith. Faith in the God Emperor. Faith that he will save mankind. The Adepta Sororitas are the guardians of that faith. These people were our people. And when the world was lost, when the cities fell, we defended them from the Xenos, the heretics. But soon we stood against the dark, alone. Others would have lost hope, but not the Adepta Sororitas. And finally, our faith was rewarded with the blessed Celestine at our head. We will save these people for the God Emperor!
Now I put this down. Here's a map. I put the sound down quite a bit in this game because it's loud, but it doesn't seem to have helped the opening cinematic. That thing is loud by nature. All right. Anybody who knows 40k lore and whatever is extensive. I know very little of 40k lore. I just know a little bit of how to play this game. The lore goes back to the 70s or early 60s or whatever that was described, and it's extensive, all right, on the war. This is the best 4X game for 40k ever made, I think. They've got a lot of 40k, like Total War, Warhammer, Fantasy 40k, and all the other ones that come off offshoots with the 40k, and recently there was that Dawn of War that was made 40. This is a 4X game, so it's like Sid Meier's Civilization. This is what that is, but there's no diplomacy. So all these factions that come to this planet Gladius to fight it out, and there's no diplomacy. There never was in 40k anyway. All right, so Adepta Sororitas is the Sisters of Battle. They're very unique. They've got religious cries and all that type of stuff involved, and you have to learn how to play each faction uniquely. And the tech tree is extensive. You've got all the units you can think of. I've got all the DLCs, so I've fleshed it out completely because I love this game. Such a good game. All right, so on your left here, you should see me over here. We don't need the mini-map. So you've got all the units have got this armor rating, the hit points, the morale, how much they can move, and then the weapons. The weapons are also completely unique. They got all see the attacks, the armor, the accuracy, and this Adepta Sororitas. I must explain that properly. They have a Light of the Emperor, which is like gives them extra accuracy and whatever. So all the units tend to have different abilities and all this type of stuff. The Hospitallers are the ones that build the cities, right? So if I click on this, it'll tell me there's a good place, there's a good place. But I want to expand out a bit before I build. See, I got a lot of, and then I've got some over here. So it tells me, where is it? It tells me to build. I don't know what's over there. So I'm going to send, we're in the corner, right? So we're going to, let's just send, I wonder if I should send that out to there. Okay, let's just see. All right. This is the system, and I'm going to send this guy. Got it in the beginning of this game. You'll see how we play out. You've got to try and I'm going to move him a little bit that side and end that. I'm not going to start my now you've got these rogue elements that move around and whatever, and they help, and they you'll see they attack you. I'm going to show you how the cities are built. Let me see if I can put a city. You should try and start the city straight away, but it's not always. See, I don't. This is too much. We don't need that. That's so much. I think this is a great place there, but I want to see if I can. Sorry, I want to see if I can expand it out and get vision of this area. See, that can be a good place. Is that a good place? Let's just have a look. I'd prefer it over here. No, I'm going to move him. Just we're not gonna. Okay, let's end the turn. I'm going to still move this. No, I don't know if I can move that yet. All right, I haven't played this game for a while, so let's just end the turn. I'm trying to find a good city place. You don't want to, but cities are important. See, the city up here is not a great city. It's just, what is that? Ah, that's interesting. I'm going to, okay. And I'm going to, and they're going to shoot. So I'm keeping the hospital. I should have formed the city already, but I haven't. See, now they're shooting. Best to keep your units together in the game. Okay, let's enter. I want to get my city up here. I think that's a better place. I'm going to put this little the light of day on and then shoot. And then I'm going to put this little. It gives you better accuracy. And I'm going to move this up to there. Just to see what's over there. I think this is going to be a good place to build a city. Okay. I know I should have built a city already straight away. But... So he's a melee unit. Okay, so let's just see. See, that's a better place. You see? But, hang on. I first want to make sure... Okay, there we go. Let me see. We will, because the city is important. Okay, that's a good city. That is a brilliant city. Even there, but this is a brilliant city. Now we're going to form the city. Hang on, let me just see. Okay, you see I'm looking for those. You see these numbers. You see those things around there. That's the 3. Those the white one, that little white cube on top, that determines how many buildings you can build there, and below that is the bonus. You see energy bonus. I should have shown you up the top here. Here's your requisitions, here's your energy, here's your research, and here's your morale. So you see, so I'll get a bonus if I build an energy building in there. You'll see, and the requisition building, and you see that, and I'm building on next to like an outpost that is very good with energy. I'll show you now. So anyway, I'm going to take this. Yep, that's like good. See, now the city's going to be full. You see, now this little bonus here. See these little places here. They're outposts, and you earn whatever. See that? You see the 0? I got the see next to the research, and then 2 research, and what if I don't know if I can move over in there. I can next turn. Let's see if I can. Can this guy move? No. Okay. You see that? That's an outpost. Now you want to get all those because they add to your resources. Now in the city, this is the city. There's the population. There's the growth. Now each faction has different cities. Like this, I can build out. I can build around me. So I can build. See if I click on that, I can build here. I can build. I can expand there, and I can build. And when I build there, then I can place buildings up to 3, or I can place energy converters. And it gives me that bonus to the energy. Because it's only 2 in my hometown, I only have 2. Let me just get this. Skip the city. In this, I only have 2, so I can't build more. I would usually have. You see, it says 2, and I get 10 requisition and 40 energy. I can only build 2, so I've built them and propriety, so I can't build anymore. I'm going to now build. I have to expand out around here. Now, as you expand your cities, you can expand here, and you get technology that enables you to expand a 3rd. What's unique with the Adepta Sororitas, they can only expand 1 tile for their cities. They can't go more than that. I can't remember. That's how they work. All right, so I'm going to expand out. In fact, because we're at the edge of the map, I will put. Yes, I will build there. Okay, so that now is expanding my tile to there. It's going to take 2 turns. Once that tile's expanded, I'll show you how and I can also expand for that, but I'll show you how the thing works. Okay, I now must choose research. The research tree in this game is extensive and unique. I mean, these are all good for Adepta Sororitas, this research tree. And you have to research 2 to be able to move to the next tier, and you have to have research 2 to be able to move on. You can't research that until you've researched 2 of the one before. I'm just going to give you an idea. It goes up to 10 tiers, and you've got all kinds of weapons and guns and canasticators and all unique to the Adeptas. The Adepta. This is tier 6, eh? Look at that. Look at that. This is the research tree. It's huge. And all the DLCs have added to the research tree. What I like to do is I like to go with the. Oh, sorry, I've kept it now. Kept it like right at the end there. No, yeah, okay. I like to start with the frag grenade. Okay, and I like to research that. That's important because it gives your units a frag grenade, and the frag grenade is powerful. Against all. And now in this world you have all your 6 factions that I don't know what they are, but also you have living creatures in the world, like living bodies and animals and stuff, and they're all hostile against you. So you'll see as we play along. What's the time? We need to get to about 10 o'clock, there about-ish. Okay, so this is now I've got the. You see this? I won't read all this, but this I must produce 2 units and control. I've controlled 1 outpost, but I must control 3. So I've got 2 more to get. And then it gives me this reward over here. Now in this, I've got the storylines or objectives open, which means this gives you like goals to get. You don't have to get them, but it gives you goals as you go along. The Book of Faith, like story lines for your. You can switch it off. I like to keep it on. So I know what I've got to get. I've got to produce 2 units, and I've got to get rewards of 25. Now my first goal. See, I'm still building here. My first goal is to produce a barracks, but I haven't got it yet. So I'm gonna go in there. Okay. So now I control this barracks. Now this 20% energy and whatever, this 20% is science and whatever is coming for me. It's being added for me. So I control that. Now the idea is you want to control all these, but in the beginning you want to stick together. Your units, you get 2 units with Adepta Sororitas. You don't want to spread them out because the wildlife can get quite vicious here. So I'm going to move this to there. So I'm in there, and then on the side here you get, it tells you that's fallow land. Then this is whatever, tells you what all these little areas, they got fallow land, they give you bonuses and whatever. So now I'm gonna go. Okay, I want to shoot it. Now here I actually want to. Can I shoot? No. I'm not gonna. See, now I can. You see there. It gives me the odds on the side. Estimated casualty is 1 to 5. But I'm gonna go back to there. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna. I can't shoot him from here. I'm going to. Oh shit! I should have shot him first. All right, that's fine. I think I can still go, and I can put this on. Okay, that just gives me extra. This is the unique to Adepta Sororitas of their battle sisters, that you can put on this light of the Emperor. It gives you extra accuracy. Okay, I do want to. Where am I now? Why did I go there? I've only got 8 units. Why did I? Okay, I'm just gonna yield. Okay, so now I've built the city. Alright? So I built this part. Now in here I can now build, I need to build a battle chapel. You see, I need to build a battle chapel. So I'm gonna build a battle chapel in there. Right? I've got 3 buildings I can put in. So there's the battle chapel. It takes 6 turns, but that's the first building you need. That's a very important building, because you can see how your city, the city itself has good defenses. It has a cannon that can shoot at, but you need that in this battle sisters building immediately, straight away. If you can build it, you need to build it. I also have to worry. I've got 6 population. I've got a maximum of 6. I also have to build in habitats to extend my population to help me. There's my requisitions. Now you see it's gone up from when I'm in the beginning, and this is what I'm getting. I've got to watch that, because this is, as I build buildings and build requisitions, units, that all decreases and goes down. I have to build more of these things in my city. So it's like it's quite complicated and very in depth. So it is similar to civilization in a sense. You're building cities and where they place and all this type of stuff, but there's no diplomacy, and it's very unique. All right. Okay, so let's just end the turn. Now he's gone away. You see, that's my Overwatch, and I should have Overwatch from this one as well. Why don't I have Overwatch? See. Now these are these whatevers. Got to get these guys. I want to put this back in there because that gives a good defense, and I want to. Okay, this is a good defense. This gives me like 20% defensive ability, so I like to stay within that thing. Let's end the turn. See, you need to. You see. Just gonna make sure he's on defense, and he's on defending here, holding that position. So he's like a. And until I get my battle, see here, it tells me I've increased my population to 2 to 6. I will have to eventually get habitat. I'll show you the research. Where's the research? Yeah. You see, I need to get. See each. You see how brilliant is it? Yeah, see this building? That increases the population group. That's a technology I need to get, but I need to get 2 technologies from here. And I'll just show you my process when I play that. And you'll see I must build, yeah, so I have to build that. When I get that technology, I can build it in one of these slots here. See where it says that top of this 3 here? I can build 3 buildings in there, or that bonus to energy. I can build 3 of those energy buildings. You see there, energy where it's lit. I can build 3 of those. These 3. Yeah, those are the energy. I can build 3 of those, or I can build a building in 2. But the bonus I get from that is 20% to my energy there. If I didn't have that, I would just get a normal energy. So you see, picking your city is very important. Okay, let's exit the city. Let's end the turn. Now it takes a long. He went right through me there. Oh shit. See, I'm gonna lose this guy. I'm stupid. See. I don't know, I don't have him yet. Okay, so frag grenade. I got that now. See how important this is. So first things first, I'm gonna shoot him. See, he's got a powerful cannon. The city is very powerful. See how powerful that cannon is. Oh, I've got. Okay. Yes, I've caught myself in a. Shit, I'm gonna lose this guy. Okay, Okay, I've got him now, but that's not going to help me because I can't move. Look, I've got one left, 1 health left, so he's going to die. All right, so that's fair. There's nothing I can do for that. I'm going to choose my research. I like to get the anointed hanger because it gives me vehicles. It gives me like a little. You'll see it when I make it. Let's end the turn. I'm going to lose this guy. I shouldn't have. I've been playing. I played this badly. When you play to show people, you always get this thing. It's going to be dead. I'm going to move this guy into there. And then shoot. I just want to see how far I am from the city. I've still got 2 turns to move them to get this guy. Oh, the battle channel. So I'm a little bit off. Sorry. Let me press ESC, that's what you get. Yeah, so I'm just going to end the turn. I'm going to keep this structure, but I need to now. I'm behind the pack because you shouldn't lose your 2 units in the beginning. He's going to guard that. We're not going to do anything with him until we get another O out. Yes. Okay, so now I've built this battle channel. There it is. It's inside here. This is the. You can see it. Yeah, they're empty. This is the little. Sorry, man. This is the little battle barracks. Okay, which means I can now build the systems. So of course I will. I'm going to see this energy. I'm going to build one on the energy there. Or should I build another one? Now I've got 2. I got 2 there. I'm going to build on the energy there. Now this is the. See, we built next to. You see, we built next to the. just so I exit city, man. I'm so used to the ESC key. See, we had this like this. We built next to it. So now in order to tap into that function, we can't build any cities in there, but we can get the 20%. So I've built onto that. Is there anything else I need? The chapter's finished. Okay, we control 2 outposts. And we need to produce 2 units. So we haven't finished that. That's going to keep us going. See, I'm getting the research from here. What's the time? Okay, so I got the anointed hand. Now this enables me to build this unit. Is it? Oh, it's this one. It's this unit. You'll see it now. You see, these are the units. This one, sorry. These are the units you can build there. So if we look here, I have to build a facility for it, which I will do probably inside there. But when I've opened that side, you can only build 2 there at the moment. Okay, let's choose the research. Okay, so now the first thing I'm going to get is... Oh, you need 3. Sorry, I set this for 3. Yeah, it's usually 2, but unfortunately, this game, you can configure the game as you want. And I set it for 3. I set it for 3, which is better. I think it's better because all the researchers have to have so many researchers, and it was set, the default is for 2. So you discover 2 and then you can go, but I set it for free, for 3. I said like dash static, and it works better that way. So we have to put a new one. This is just, I added on there. This is important. That just want to see. Yeah. So we need to build that. Now the legate's priority. This enables us to build the heroes. Okay. So we're gonna build that. We're gonna discover that. Exit. And let's end the turn. And he's gone up as well. Okay, so I've now built that. I can now build this over here, which I will do, because let me just see what other ones I have here. Yeah, I will build that here. So I can get a... Hang on. I will build that here, so I can get, so that's another building. That enables me to build these, you'll see them now, these armored vehicles. Alright, and what have I'm still building the extra Adepta Sororitas, the battle sisters. Okay, so it's ending the turn. So I'll just show you how this game works. We'll go through a couple of videos just to show you how it works, and I feel you can see, I'm not an expert, but you can see how the game plays out. We can keep going. See, there's our goal still valid up there, and then our research. Oh shit, I must set the, yeah. Okay, how far do we have to go? Oh, we still got 1 turn. And there's various technologies and things that you can get that will increase the speed of that and all this type of stuff. See, my city has gone up. Okay, so now I've got this. This enables me to build all the heroes. Alright, and I got a unit. Right, now, I'm going to bring him closer to there. And I'm going to build another one. Okay, because we need them. But remember, you got to watch this, because this is going down when you're building, and I'm still building that one. I'm good. You see now after 3, it's usually 2. That's how I know I beat this. The default is 2. You got to first 2, but I set it for 3 because I think it gives a better game. All right, so I'm going to definitely build the population. This building that builds the population. I'm going to leave those others there because we need that. Because you see, we're sitting at 4 to 7, so it's getting higher, and we're not gonna, so I'm just gonna wait for that. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that go on. Okay, so I want to get this field as well. All right, so have I built an extra sororitas here? Yeah, I'm still building. Now the building's coming close. He's still 5 to build. It takes a while to build the cities, to build the troops, that's why I say you got to. I might give him up over there and bring him back to help, because 2, you need 2 for help. I'm going to bring him down to there. I'm going to use a frag grenade. See, we did the frag grenade. I'm going to use a frag grenade on him. And I'm going to use a frag grenade on him. And there's a cooldown to it. You see how powerful a frag grenade is. He's gone. History. Almost history. And I get morale because of that. Order the cities. Okay, so you see these little icons? I have now a vehicle there. I can now build a vehicle. I'm going to. I'm not playing around. And I do want to build I'm just trying to think. Oh, I can't build here. Alright, oh no, I can. Sorry, I got confused. I thought I was over there. Yeah, I can. Oh, there I am. There's my 4. I got a bit confused. I'm going to build a opening there. Next to our, there's our head city, and there's got it around there. I'm going to build an extra, because I want to be able to put this habitat in there, so I can increase my city, whatever. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to go back. Okay. He's going to go back to there. I'm going to put on our accuracy because it's... Okay, that's good. Is he needed to be healed? Yes, I can heal him. Yeah. And I'm going to end the turn. I should have got him out. I'm going to move him out now. Yeah, no, he's no good. I'm actually going to move him far out. See, I'm going to lose another guy now. This is not a good idea. I'm moving all the way out, and I'm going to move him up to there, just for protection. Order in the city. Okay, so I have now. Okay, so I've built it. I'm not going to build. I'm getting 14 and 7, so I'm alright. I'm going to open up another one of these. I'm actually going to open it here so I can get some of that requisitions if I need it. And then it explains to you what, oh sorry, it explains to you, hang on. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do for now. Okay, so I've got this thing. This thing, population limit 6, gives me an extra 6 population. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build that, but I'm going to build it here. Okay, so he's going to take 6 turns. This will increase my population by 6. See, I'm really at the limit. You see, so it's like Civilization. You're building this and you've got your units are still coming out. There's 1 turn for that. I put this in here because it heals better in there. So I'm just keeping the 2 here, and we're going to make sure that heals. Okay, and then I'm going to... let's put him on defense. And I've chosen my research. Okay, now I've got that. That was the most important step I had to make. And I've also, these troops and these convictions of faith are good, but what you want is you want a crack grenade. I know some people build the heroes here for the imaginator, but I'll tell you why you need a crack grenade. Because early in the game, there's not a lot of anti-armor weapons in the game. There's not a lot of units. The Adepta Sororitas don't have a lot of weapons to take on armor. Now the crack grenade, you see the frag grenade, that is for anti-personnel. The crack grenade gives you a little bit of anti-armor capability. All right, let's, and it's telling me what's happened. Yeah, built that, the city's gone up. Okay, so I've made this objective that I was running, I have now fulfilled, and I got that extra influence there added onto my touch. And then it'll have another one for me. It'll have another one. Okay, so I'm going to go there. I'm going to, well, I'm not going to, I'm going to throw that. That's the orcs. This is the early, and I can't throw it there, but I can. That takes care of the orcs. This is like the early, and I'm still on there. Okay, good. Now I'm going to, you can't make enough, but I don't have enough resources. See, I don't have enough resources. So I'm going to have to, let me just see what the resources required. Okay, six, which I do have. Oh, okay. I need 40 of this. So I've got to wait a turn because it's added up by 11. So I've got to wait a turn before I can build that. Leave everything else, let it go. So you see how they've made this very unique and in-depth, eh? Now this see, he's coming to attack me on that side. So it's this is like your story arc, your early event. Now I'm getting an early invasion by the orcs. Here's the vehicle. Here's the vehicle I was telling you about. He's got good armor. He's got 24 health. He's got everything. The only thing the weapons he's carrying this heavy flamethrower. But you see, there's not, the armor penetration is 2. You need about a 6 or 7. And then all the unique abilities. He can carry troops. These guys can jump in there, and he can drive around with the troops. His weapon is that's his weapon, and he's a troop carrier. He's a tough troop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him, because the orcs are very, and you're going to see his flame. See. Okay. And I'm also going to shoot him with it. They said he's a very powerful. Okay, I'm going to leave him. Let's put him. Okay, he's still. I'm going to go ahead and take this over. Just make sure I'm in there. And I'm going to bring him up to there just to see what's on this side. See, I've still got those over there. So, yeah, and then I'm going to order the city. Yeah, I think I'm going to get. I need another sister battle you must work them in combination. See, now if I get another battle, I can't get a unit, but I need a wingman for this guy. Yeah. What's the time? Yeah, you get lost in this game. Okay, we're going to end the video now because I'm just going to end this turn. Because it's addictive again. This game is hell of addictive. It's such a good game, and you see that the loop here that I'm involved in, and how your units within the boundaries of the city. See, there's all the city stats. There's his weapon, the city. Let me just bring it. Yeah, you see within the city, there's what he produces, his energy. You can see, hover over to see what a city's producing. There's what you're globally producing. You have lots of cities. And I need to get more requisitions. So I need to build, once this is finished, I'm going to have to build these things that build this, the building that actually produces more of that at the time. So you see the loop here, and the enjoyment here, and the random map. The map is completely random, and I got 6 factions. I don't know. I know I got the orcs. Well, I don't necessarily know the orcs, but I got the orcs here. Now, your second book of value, you must survive the invasion and kill all invaders. So this is when the orcs come and try and take your city. So this is just a story event. You have to survive this, otherwise you'll be dead. But you don't have to follow that story. I like to have it on. It just gives the game direction. You understand? Yeah. So we're going to end the turn, and then Just going to end the turn, then we'll end the video. See, now the thing is, I like to, you see here, I'm at the edge of the map here, so I've got a great city here. I can expand one more turn. I think your main city you can expand, I'm not sure. But the Adepta Sororitas can only expand one. All other civilizations can make bigger expansions. But I got it in a good site. It's great. Now I will make, I need to get to, let me just give you the, show you here. See the research tree. I've got to get down to, where is it? Hospitallers. See the hospitallers. They can make, they like your citizens, like your settlers. I've got to be able to get the research. I got it in one in the beginning, but I need the research to get the hospitallers. And I've got these three. I'm getting that crack because this gives us anti-armor capabilities in the beginning. And then you've got this this planet to take over. Awesome game, man. All right, I'm gonna end it here until our next video with Gladys. This is Sean from Fitz. Good day on you.